Hi guys, good day, it's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class is all about determining the measures of angles and the number of sides of regular polygon. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now in today's video class, we have given sides. Examples, we have 5, 14 sides, 17 sides. And then we're told to find the interior angle sum, the measure of one interior angle of a regular polygon, exterior angle sum, the measure of one exterior angle of a regular polygon. And then another example class, we have given interior angle sum, and then we're told to find the sides, the measure of one interior angle, exterior angle sum, and then the measure of one exterior angle. And then we have another example in which the measure of one interior angle is given, another example in which the measure of one exterior angle is given. So we will have plenty of examples class for you to really understand this one. So before we answer this one class, of course, we need to know the formula. And this will be the formula class to find the sum of interior angle. The formula, that would be the sum, is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. N represents for the number of sides. So let me just illustrate this one test. Example class, if we have a pentagon, 5 sides, regular pentagon, of course, we know class that regular pentagon, it has 5 equal sides, and then each interior angle must be congruent. So once again, this is a regular pentagon, 5 equal sides, assuming class the sides are equal. Alright, and then each interior angle must be congruent for regular pentagon. Now if you want to find class the measure or the sum of interior angles of this given regular pentagon, you can find that one class by just simply using this formula. The sum is equal to quantity n minus 2. So that would be number of sides minus 2 times 180 degrees. Now, if you really want to find the measure of one interior angle of this given polygon, the formula, that would be the measure of one interior angle is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees divided by n. So therefore, class, example, this one, you want to find the measure of one interior angle, this one, you can find the measure of this angle, class, by just simply using this formula. Measure of one interior angle, quantity n minus 2 times 180 degrees divided by n. And then to find, class, the measure of one exterior angle of a regular polygon, the measure of one exterior angle is equal to 360 degrees divided by n. So example, class, for exterior angle, if you are told to find the exterior angle, example, this one, if you extend this line, once again, class, if you extend this line, this will be the exterior angle. So this is the exterior angle. If you extend this line, this will be the exterior angle. Okay, once again, if you extend this line, this will be the exterior angle. So therefore, class, to find the measure of one exterior angle, this will be the formula, 360 degrees divided by the number of sides. Alright, and then last one, the sum of exterior angles of any polygon is always equal to 360 degrees. Once again, class, if you add the following exterior angles, this one, extend this line, this one, and so on, okay, this one and this one, if you add the exterior angles, class, it's always 360 degrees. Once again, class, the sum of exterior angles of any kinds of polygon, it is always equal to 360 degrees. So therefore, class, we already have the answer for this one, class, exterior angle sum. And we know that the sum of exterior angles of any kinds of polygon, whatever polygon it is, the sum, class, it's always 360 degrees. So therefore, our answer, 360, 360 degrees, 360 degrees, 360 degrees, 360 degrees, 360 degrees. So we're all set with regards to exterior angle sum. It's always 360 degrees. Alright, so let's start with this one. Our given sides, we have 5 sides, and then we're told to find the interior angle sum. Alright, let's do that. So we have given 5 sides. Sides, that would be 5, is equal to 5. Alright, so we can use this formula to find the sum. So sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Once again, class, n represents for the number of sides. Our given sides, there will be 5 sides. So s, or the sum. So n, there will be 5 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So the sum is equal to 5 minus 2. What's the answer, class? So 5 minus 2, that would be 3, right? 3 times 180 degrees. So 3 times 180, simply use your calculator. I think that's 540. Let's double check. 3 times 180. Yep, that's 540 degrees. So therefore, class, if you add the following interior angles, it is always equal to 540 degrees if you have 5 sides. So therefore, the sum of interior angles is equal to 540 degrees. So this is 540 degrees. Alright, so 540 degrees, and then this one, measure of one interior angle. So let's do that, measure of one interior angle. So this will be the formula. Alright, so once again, class, you pause the video. I'll be erasing this one. You don't have enough space, class. So let me just erase this one, class. Once again, class, the sum of exterior angles of any kinds of polygon, class, it's always 360 degrees. So sum of exterior angles. Alright, so once again, class, our given sides, we have 5 sides. Alright, so find the measure of one interior angle. So measure of one interior angle. So once again, class, measure of one interior angle, this one right here. If this is the pentagon, we're told to find this one, measure of one interior angle. So our formula, that would be n minus 2. So n represents for the number of sides. So n, that would be 5 minus 2. So let me just write the formula, class, for you not to be confused. N minus 2 times 180 degrees over n. So simply substitute the value of n. Our n is 5. So 5 minus 2 times 180 degrees. Divide, n is 5. Divide 5. So 5 minus 2, that would be 3. Times 180 degrees. Alright, divided by 5. So simply use your calculator. 3 times 180, we answered it a while ago. That will be 540 degrees. Divide 5. So 540 divide 5. The answer is 108. Alright, so therefore the measure of one interior angle of a regular pentagon, 5 sides pentagon, that will be 108 degrees. Alright, so the answer is 108 degrees. So this is 108 degrees. 108 degrees. Alright, now to find the measure, class, of one exterior angle. So let me just explain this one, class, because we do have a shortcut for this one, class. Once again, class, this is 108 degrees, right? Measure of one interior angle, that would be 108 degrees. Now we know, class, let me just erase this one, class. Let me just explain this one, class, because there is a shortcut way, class. If you have given interior angle or exterior angle, there is a shortcut way. So let me just draw this one, class. We have a pentagon, so this one right here. Okay, and the answer for this one, class, a while ago, this is 108 degrees, right? Once again, that's assuming this is a regular pentagon, 5 equal sides. But let me just draw it again. Okay, let me just draw it again, class. So regular pentagon, once again, regular pentagon, 5 equal sides. Alright, so this is 108, right? This is 108. And then we're told to find the exterior angle. This one right here, class. We're told to find this one. Okay, this angle right here, we're told to find this one. This is the exterior angle. Now, once again, class, if you have a straight line, once again, class, if you extend this line, this is the exterior angle, right? This is the exterior angle. We're told to find this one. If you extend this line, class, you can form a straight line. Once again, class, you can form a straight line. And a straight line, class, you can form a straight angle. And a straight angle, class, it's always 180 degrees. Once again, class, there is a relationship between the exterior angle and the interior angle. It is always add up to 180 degrees. Once again, class, if you extend this one, example, class, this is 108, right? 108 degrees. Because each interior angle must be congruent of a regular pentagon. If you extend this line, class, if you extend this line, of course, this will be the exterior angle, right? This is the exterior angle. It forms a straight angle because this is a straight line. Once again, class, this is a straight line. You can form a straight angle. And a straight angle, it is always 180 degrees. So therefore, if this is 108 degrees, to get this angle, class, we just simply subtract 108 from 180. Once again, class, to get this angle, class, we just simply subtract this one from 180. There will be 180 degrees minus 108, and this will be the angle right here. I hope, class, it's clear for you, class. If you have a straight line, you can form a straight angle. And a straight angle, class, it's always 180 degrees. That is always 180 degrees, class. So therefore, class, the relationship there, class, the sum of exterior angle and interior angle, it should be always equal, class, to 180 degrees. If this is 108 plus this angle, it should be equal to 180 degrees. So therefore, we subtract this one. 180 minus 108, that's the answer, class, for the exterior angle. The measure of one exterior angle, that would be 72 degrees. Okay, once again, class, that would be 72 degrees. So this is 72 degrees. This is 72 degrees. Okay, if you extend this one, this is 72 degrees. This is 72 degrees, and so on. We have 5 72 degrees. Okay, once again, class, the exterior angle, that would be 72 degrees. The measure of one exterior angle, that would be 72 degrees. And then our answer a while ago, class, for the exterior angle sum, that would be 360, right? Let's double check, class. We have 5 72 degrees. 72 times 5. Do we get 360? Yup. We get 360. I hope it's clear for you with this one, class. Once again, class, this is 108, therefore this is 72 degrees. So we know that the measure of one exterior angle, that would be 72 degrees. And then you're all set, class. Simple as that, class. You're all set. Okay? But once again, if you use the formula, that's okay. If you use the formula, this is the formula, class, to get the measure of one exterior angle. But for me, class, I better use that one, 180 minus 108. But if you want to use the formula, go ahead. We can use the formula. So that would be the measure of exterior angle is equal to 360 degrees. Divide n is the number of sides. We have 5 sides. Divide 5. So let's divide. If you get 72, 360 divide 5. Yup, same answer, class, 72 degrees. But it will take time, class. It will take time. Alright, so that would be 72 degrees. All set for example number 1. Alright, so let's have example number 2. How about you try this one, class, to answer given size, that would be 17. So let's answer, class, 14, and then you try this one to answer 17, and then you put your answer in the comments section down below. Alright, so let's try example number 2. Our given, that would be 14 sides. Alright, let's do that. So given 14 sides. Alright, so sides, that would be 14 sides. Now to find the sum of interior angles, so the sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So n is the number of sides, so we have s equals, n is 14, so 14 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So 14 minus 2, what's the answer, class? That's correct, that would be 12, right? So this is 12 times 180 degrees. So 12 times 180 degrees, so let's do that. 12 times 180 degrees. The answer is 2,160 degrees. So therefore, the sum, that would be 2,160 degrees. So the sum, that would be 2,160 degrees. Alright, so that's it for the sum. Simply use the formula sum of interior angles. So n minus 2 times 180 degrees. 14 minus 2, that would be 12. Times 180, that would be 2,160. Alright, and then to find the measure of one interior angle, so we can use this formula. So let me just erase this one. So the measure of one interior angle is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees divide n. So our answer a while ago, class, we can just simply divide this one by 14 because this is just the same. Okay, once again, we can just simply divide our answer by 14 because this is just the same. But let's just explain this one, class. N is 14. 14 minus 2 times 180 degrees. Divide 14. So 14 minus 2, that would be 12 times 180 degrees. Divide 14. Alright, so simply use your calculator. So 12 times 180, 12 times 180, that would be 2,160 degrees. Do not forget degrees. Divide 14. Divide 14. The answer, class, that would be 154.285. So once again, we need to have at least 2 decimal numbers. 285. So after 8, so once again, class, after 8, that would be 5. So therefore, we can round up. this will be 154.29. Once again, class, round your answer 2 decimal places. This is 5. After 8, there will be 5. So therefore, this will be 154.29. Okay, once again, this is 154.29 because after 8, there will be 5. If this is 4, example class, if this is 4, simply copy 28. But since this is 5, therefore, we need to round up. This 8 becomes 9. So 154.29. Alright, so this is 154.29. Do not forget degrees. Alright, so if this is 154.29 degrees, we can just simply subtract this 1 by 180. So degrees, we can just simply subtract this 1 by 180. And then we get the measure of one exterior angle. So simply subtract this 1. So let me just erase this one. Do apologize, class, we don't have enough space. So this is the measure, class. Measure of one interior angle, that will be 154.29. So therefore, to get the measure of one exterior angle, we can just simply subtract this 1 by 180. Okay, from 180, there will be 180 minus 154.29 degrees, and that would be the measure of one exterior angle. So 180 minus 154.29. Therefore, the measure of one exterior angle, that would be 25.71 degrees. Even, class, if you use this formula, class, I'm sure, class, you will have the same answer. So let's try that. Measure of one exterior angle is equal to 360 degrees divide n, number of sides 14. So 360 divide the number of sides 14. Yup, you will have the same answer, 25.714. 25.714. So after 1, that's 4. Simply copy 1. Same answer, class. So for me, class, simply subtract 180 from this measure of interior angle, and that would be your exterior angle. So 25.71 degrees. All set. All set, class, for example number 2. So once again, class, you try this one. Number 3, given size, there will be 17, and then you put your answer in the comment section down below. Alright, so example number 4, our given interior angle sum, there will be 1080 degrees. So therefore, we need to use the formula in finding the sum of interior angles for us to find the sides. Alright, so let's do that. So once again, our given sum is equal to 1080 degrees. So we will be using this formula for us to find the sides. So this will be the sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Once again, we have given sum, that would be 1080 degrees. Once again, simply substitute the value of the sum. That would be 1080 degrees. So 1080 degrees equals, we're told to find n. We don't have the value of n, class. So simply copy this one. N minus 2 times 180 degrees. So once again, class, the sum, that will be 1080 degrees. Copy this one. So therefore, class, we need to distribute this one. You need to multiply. Multiply this one, class, and then this one. Distributive property. So copy 1080 degrees. 180 times n, that would be 180 degrees n. Okay, once again, class, 180 degrees times n, that would be 180 degrees n. Alright, and then this one, 180 degrees times negative 2. So 180 degrees times negative 2. That would be negative 360 degrees. Alright, so once again, positive times negative is negative. 180 times 2, that would be 360. Do not forget degrees. So this is negative 360 degrees. Alright, and then we can transpose this one, class. Okay, we can transpose 360 from right to left, and it will change the sign. Or other way, we can apply addition property of equality. We can add both sides by 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Once again, we can add both sides by 360 degrees so that we can cancel this out. Okay, so that we can cancel this out. And 180 degrees plus 360 degrees. So 180 degrees plus 360 degrees. The answer, class, there will be 1440 degrees. Copy equal sign and then 180 degrees and then n. Once again, class, I hope you're not confused with this one, class. So let me just have the other solution, class. Once again, class, if you're confused with this one, class, properties of equality, if you're confused, class, that's okay. We can just simply transpose 360 from right to left. Now, once you transfer from this equal sign, you change the sign. This is negative, it will become positive. Question, sir, why do we need to transpose 360 from right to left? So that, class, the remaining expressions, class, will be only 180 degrees n, because we need to find n. So simply transpose this one because we can combine this one, same number. Okay, we cannot combine this one, class, because there is a variable n. So therefore, we need to transpose 360 from right to left. And it will change the sign. So there will be 1080 degrees. This is negative. It becomes positive 360 degrees equals 180 degrees and then n. So same answer a while ago. If you add this up, this will be 1440 degrees. Copy equal sign. Once again, if you add this up, the answer is 1440 degrees. And then copy 180 degrees and then n. And then to get the value of n, divide both sides by 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Cancel this out. So 1440 divide 180. So 1440 divide 180. The answer, class, is 8. Alright, so n is equals to 8. So the number of sides, there would be 8. Alright, so the number of sides, there would be 8. So therefore, this is 8. Alright, and then we can find the measure of one interior angle. Simply use the formula. So the measure of one interior angle. So this will be... So measure of one interior angle. We already have the sum, class. Once again, class, we already have the sum. We can just simply divide this one by 8. Okay, once again, class, we can just simply divide this one by 8 and we can find the measure of one interior angle. So divide by 8, because the number of sides, there will be 8. So 1080 divide 8, that would be 135. Each interior angle, that would be 135 degrees. But once again, class, if you're confused, class, if you're confused with that one, let's have the solution, class. The measure of one interior angle is equal to n, the number of sides, that will be 8. So once again, class, the number of sides, that will be 8. 8 minus 2 times 180 degrees. Or once again, class, you can apply this one, class. Measure of exterior angle is equal to 360 degrees divide n. So 360 degrees, our number of sides, that will be 8. Divide 8. So 360 divide 8. 360 divide 8. The answer is 45. So therefore, class, the measure of one exterior angle, that will be 45 degrees. And then 180 minus 45 degrees. 180 minus 45. That would be 135 degrees. Therefore, class, the measure of one interior angle, that would be 135 degrees. But let's double check, class. Once again, class, let's double check. Alright, so this is the formula. 8 minus 2, the number of sides 8 minus 2 times 180 divide 8. So 8 minus 2, that would be 6 times 180 degrees divide 8. Alright, so simply use your calculator. 6 times 180. 1080 divide 8. That would be 135 degrees. Same answer, class, a while ago. Alright, so 135 degrees and then 45 degrees. So this is 135 degrees. Measure of one interior angle. And this is 45 degrees. All set. All set, class. For example number 4. So how about you try this one, class? Example number 5. You try this one. Example number 5, and then you put your answer on the comment section down below. So you try example number 3 and then example number 5. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 6. Alright, so measure of one interior angle, that would be 150. So therefore, measure of one exterior angle, that would be 30 degrees. Why is that, sir? Because 30 plus 150, that would be 180. Once again, class, if you add this up, this is 180. If you add this up, this is 180. If you add this up, this is 180. Therefore, if this is 150, this should be 30 degrees. If you add this up, class, this should be 180 degrees. So therefore, measure of one exterior angle, that would be 30 degrees. All set for this one. Alright, so therefore, we just need to find the sides. Alright, so let's find the sides. So we can use this formula. The measure of exterior angles. So given measure of exterior angle, our answer, that would be 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. So 30 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. Divide n. Once again, we're told to find n. So we can just simply do cross multiplication. Understood that there's one here. Cross multiply. Cross multiply. So 30 degrees times n, that would be 30 degrees n equals 1 times 360 degrees, that would be 360 degrees. To get the value of n, divide both sides by 30 degrees. Divide both sides by 30 degrees. Cancel this out. So n is equal to 360 divide 30. N is equals to 12. Of course, cancel degrees because we're told to find the sides. That's it, class. That's the answer, class, with regards to the sides. So n is equal to 12. So this is 12. Alright, and then to find the sum, we can use this formula, class. So sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Alright, so sum is equal to n, the number of sides, that would be 12. 12 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So sum is equal to 12 minus 2, that would be 10. Minus 2, that's 10 times 180. So this is 10 times 180 degrees. So the answer, that would be 1,800 degrees. All set. So this is 1,800 degrees. That's it, class. All set. So let's have last one example, class. What if the given measure is one exterior angle? So given measure of one exterior angle, and then you're told to find this one. Alright, so last one example, class. Alright, so let's proceed now to our last example, class. What if the given is the measure of one exterior angle? So once again, automatic, the sum of exterior angle, that would be 360 degrees. So this is 360 and then 360. Once again, class, the measure of one interior angle plus the measure of one exterior angle, it should be equal to 180 degrees. Check this one out, class. 72 plus 108, that would be 180. 154.29 plus 25.71, that would be 180. So therefore, if this is 10, this should be 170 degrees because 170 degrees plus 10, that would be equal to 180 degrees. And then this one, if this is 7.2, so 180 minus 7.2, that would be 172.8 degrees. Alright, so I hope you understand this one, class. The relationship between the measure of one interior angle and one exterior angle of a regular polygon, the sum, class, it should be equal to 180 degrees. Alright, so therefore we need to find the sum of interior angle and then the number of sides given measure of one interior angle. So therefore we can use this formula. We have given measure of one exterior angle, that would be 10. So this is 10. So 10. Alright, so 10 degrees is equal to 360 degrees divided by n. So we need to find the number of sides. So cross multiply. Understood that there's one here. For the denominator, simply do cross multiplication. Cross multiply. Alright, so 10 degrees times n, that would be 10 degrees n equals 360 times 1, that would be 360 degrees. To get the value of n, you divide both sides by 10 degrees. Cancel this out. Divide both sides by 10 degrees. Cancel degrees. So 360 divide 10. Of course, that would be 36. Let's double check. 360 divide 10. That would be 36. So n is equals to 36. Alright, so this is 36 for the number of sides. So this is 36. And then the sum of interior angles. So we can apply that one using this formula. So let's use this formula. The sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Our n, number of sides, that would be 36. So 36 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So simply use your calculator. 36 minus 2, of course, that would be 34 times 180 degrees. So 34 times 180. The answer is 6,120 degrees. Alright, so this is 6,120 degrees. 6,120 degrees. Alright, and then last one, this one right here, class. Once again, we need to find the sides first. given 7.2 degrees. Alright, so let's do that. Let me just erase this one. Alright, so given measure of exterior angle, that would be 7.2, sorry. Given measure of exterior angle, that would be 7.2. So this is 7.2 degrees equals 360 degrees divide n. Once again, class, we need to find the number of sides. Understood that there's one here for the denominator. Simply do cross multiplication. Simply cross multiply, class. 7.2 degrees times n, that would be 7.2 degrees n equals 1 times 360, that would be 360 degrees. Divide both sides by 7.2 degrees. Divide by 7.2 degrees. Cancel 7.2 as well as degrees. Alright, so cancel degrees because we're told to find the number of sides. 360 divide 7.2, that would be 50. So therefore, the number of sides, that would be 50. So this is 50. Alright, and then the sum of interior angles. So the sum, we can apply this formula, getting the sum. So the sum, okay, the sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So we don't have enough space, class. N minus 2 times 180 degrees. So sum is equal to n is the number of sides, that would be 50 minus 2 times 180 degrees. So 50 minus 2, of course, that would be 48 times 180 degrees. So simply use our calculator. 48 times 180 degrees. The answer is 8,640 degrees. That's it, class. All set. 8,640 degrees. All set, class. So this is 8,640 degrees. Once again, I do apologize, class. We need to have another whiteboard because we don't have enough space. That's it, class. All set. That's how you answer this one, class. Quite complicated, right? But if you understand it one, class, I'm sure, class, very easy to answer this one. So once again, class, I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. So once again, class, if you have some questions, class, do not hesitate to ask. You put your question on the comment section down below. So once again, I hope you learned something new today. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.